Cincinnati Sports Show on Fox 19 Now.
What a day of World Cup soccer.
Amazing.
On Fox 19 Now. We're going to fit in a quick version of Cincinnati Sports Show before World Cup tonight with James Corden. Love that show.
So good.
At midnight. In fact, in the show, I'm going to tap in to a little bit of the tone of James Corden's show.
Oh, okay.
In the final segment. But we have to talk about the Reds at the start. We're going to talk World Cup, but let's talk about the Reds at the start.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that you're taking this stance on the Reds, and I know it's a little bit of a tease, but I think I've been at this place with the Cincinnati Reds.
Yep.
I've kind of maybe pushed you to getting to that place, but now you're there. Welcome to the club. I wish we weren't there, though.
It took this week.
Yeah.
Performance in Milwaukee and then losing the series to Baltimore to say this. I am doing something tonight I do not like to do. And honestly, the next minute plus will feel like a bit of a hedge. Because yeah, it's not a great look for the local sports guy to put on a microphone, sit at a desk and kick dirt on a season that's basically only halfway done. But it might be an even worse look to be dishonest and blow smoke on a season that feels basically halfway gone. Here's what's real. This season is a disappointment. This season is unexpected. This season feels like it's undoing so much of the joy of last season's run to the playoffs. And honestly, this season feels like it's threatening the hope of the Ellie window. I think I'm out. Out on this team making the kind of magical run it'll take to be relevant in September. I know. That does not feel like a hot take, but it's hard for me to say that. And that's not me saying that as a fanboy. It's hard for me to say that because I'm the there's always time guy. And yes, there is time. But this time, I think I'm out on the Cincinnati Reds.
Wow.
Okay, so I'll put it like this. If you were going to wave a white flag on the Cincinnati Reds, you can take your pick on anything this year. What are you waving the white flag on?
The whole season? Like when you asked me that earlier, that was my immediate reaction. Like we've given this team chance after chance after chance. We've talked about the injuries. We've talked about there's still time, and they still can't beat a team that they should have been able to beat, an Orioles team that is basically the same record as them. It's disappointing. I think you said it perfectly. After last season, there was such a high coming into this season. They get Geno Suarez, they make these offseason moves, and it just has been disappointing for me, and they should be doing better right now.
Okay, so I brought a prop.
Oh.
It's not necessarily a white flag. It's actually a paper towel I got from the kitchen sink here at Fox
Cool.
19.
That's great.
It's my white flag.
Okay.
I'm finally throwing the white flag
Wow.
on Matt McClain.
Okay.
I was with Charlie Goldsmith. I was going down with the ship, a guy they drafted so high, a guy that was so promising in 2013. 2013 is a generation ago, it feels like.
Yeah.
He missed 24, was disappointing in 25, but we said, okay, he's coming back from the injury.
Yeah.
In 2026, his WAR, which is the catch-all term for everything you do on a baseball field, it's .1. That's worse than Dane Myers. That's worse than Jose Trevino. It's worse than Edwin Arroyo, who's been here for a minute.
So why is he still in the lineup?
That's the problem. They don't have many other options to go to. Hitting 192, not good enough. My white flag, I finally did it. I'm not sure Matt McClain is ever going to be Matt McClain again.
R.I.P.
Check the clock. It is nearly game day. What I think is the most anticipated game in American soccer history. Before the game in Seattle, we'll play a game here on the set of CSS. It's right or wrong, and it's right after the break on Cincinnati Sports Show.
We've been waiting all week for Monday night. Tomorrow is the night. USA versus Belgium in the World Cup round of 16 right here on Fox 19 Now. A spot in the quarterfinals on the line for the U.S. men's national team versus Belgium at 8 tomorrow. And as we welcome you back to Cincinnati Sports Show, we've got a little debate to settle. Okay,
2 questions, right or wrong. Is it right that no matter what happens on Monday night, this World Cup for Team USA is a success?
No, I think they need to win tomorrow night for it to be a success.
I think if they lose tomorrow night, this is a par. I think if they win tomorrow night, they've made birdie. Here's why I say success. And I'm not going to name names, but there's a lot of people, even I work with, that before the tournament started did not believe in Team USA.
Wonder who that could be.
Going forward now, looking at Team USA into the future, think about 2030. You're going to feel different about this team.
I just feel like because of how well they've done, the expectations have changed.
But it's a coin flip game against a team with real stars. I say success. They can make birdie tomorrow night. Question 2. Did they get it right letting Flo Balogun play on Monday night?
I have a lot of thoughts on this. I know we're short on time. It shouldn't have been a red card in the first place, but what kind of precedent does this now set that a red card can be taken away, can be suspended, whatever it is? Because obviously there's a lot of backlash. I understand that the Belgian fans and team are upset about this. They game planned for Flo to not be playing. I get it. But now it's kind of that gray area, right?
I don't like Belgian fans having ammo now to complain.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's about getting it right. That shouldn't have been a red card, 100%. So it should be playing. You can't take away a guy's lifetime experience here of playing in a game like this because of a bad call. Got it right. I'm glad he's on the pitch on Monday night. Okay, here it is on the screen. USA, Belgium, a rematch of the knockout round stage in 2014. Belgium has a lot of guys from that team. They're a little bit older, but they do have star power. This feels like a coin flip. It's going to be a great game Monday night in Seattle. Okay, back on screen now. Look who's here.
Hey.
He just magically appeared.
Magically. That's
Cole's
TV.
here for the rest of the show. We're going to transition now to Gab Bag, Gabby's favorite segment of the show.
All right, here we go with question number 1 on Facebook from Aaron Egan. Do you still have faith in the Reds to make the postseason? I think I know Joe D's answer after his hear me out earlier on in the show, but Cole, you go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to just be an echo chamber, but I have zero faith. I don't think there's any chance for running. I was looking right before we talked about this about just who's ahead, because you also have to think about who's going to fall in order for you to get to that spot and be in the wild card. And you know, the Pirates are still up there. They're 3 games back. Washington is still up there. There are a lot. Diamondbacks are there. There are a lot of teams that I just don't see falling off for the Reds to go overcome.
The Reds are closer to worst record in the National League than they are to the final wild card spot. They're only 4 games above the Colorado Rockies right now.
That's crazy.
For the worst record in the National League. That's why I said this weekend, I'm out.
I don't think there's going to be a postseason for the Cincinnati Reds. All right, this one is special today.
Hey!
Happy birthday, Fendi. Look at that dog on the screen. This is my dog, Fendi, for those of you who don't know. Fendi, Zizis Panos on Facebook asked, how old is Fendi? Because I posted that picture on Facebook today. Fendi had his golden birthday. He is 5. Look at him. That's Joe's favorite.
What other dog would pose for a picture with a birthday bandana and a birthday hat? Let me say this. Fendi wore the birthday hat for chunks of time today.
He loves to dress up, and he loves to show off for his birthday.
He's his
guys
mama's
were
boy.
celebrating with him. That was fun.
I love the little donut.
Yeah, he did have a donut for his birthday treat.
Okay, time for one more break. On deck on CSS, I cannot wait for this. We take on one of the greatest voices in soccer history. There's only one O in Joe. There's only one O in Cole, but how many O's in goal? It is game on in the final segment. Cincinnati Sports Show next. Before we send it to World Cup tonight with James Corden, we have to have some fun here with the World Cup. So if you've watched soccer for a long time, you know the announcer who does the long goal. He's got a commercial now on Fox. His name is Andres Cantor. Before we do the contest, here's a taste of what he sounds like.
Pacini, lo pegó!
Great.
So that is 14 seconds of goal, and he does that mid-match without pausing to get his breath. So Cole and I, Gabby didn't want any piece of this, are going to have a contest here to see who can do the longer goal.
And I'm timing it to see just how well you guys do.
Yeah, I'm not sure either of us can get to 15
I don't
seconds.
think either of you have any chance. Okay, I'm gonna count you in. All ready? Take your deep breaths. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Goal!
my gosh.
Holy cow!
Joe made it
18 seconds.
Joe made it
Joe was
14.
not
That's
going
still
to
good.
lose
That's
it.
better than I thought you guys would do. Congratulations, Cole.
Okay.
You're the winner.
To say goodnight here before we watch Team USA
Let's go,
on
Team USA.
Monday night.
USA.
USA. USA.
Applebee's.
No.
Gotta beat Belgium. Let's go.
Good night.
Have a good night.